Now, the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast continues with Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Orbert, awarded the AMS Seal of Approval by the American Meteorological Society.
All right, let's get into this. A look at the Storm Team Fury right now shows a few little reflections. Here we've got a little bit right here, and also up around Indianapolis we have some probably snow being reflected back. And so I think the possibility of light snow developing through the nighttime hours tonight for us is fairly likely, especially the farther north we go. But also we have the possibility of a little warm air getting into the atmosphere, and that may cause that snow to switch over. It'll fall as liquid, and then when it hits the ground, it freezes. And so consequently, we have this freezing rain. Now, I'm going to go and give you the answer here, the snowfall potential as I see it right now, from this evening until Sunday evening. From now till Sunday evening, here's what I think is the maximum of what we're looking at, and that is probably 2 to 4 inches. You get north of Terre Haute and maybe even north of Highway 74, we might be looking at 3 to as much as 5 inches. That's farther to the north. But we're really looking at cold air, and I think that's the big story. It's not so much that, this is the kind of snow that we've had before, and probably not as much as we had during the last snowstorm we had. But the cold air is the big story, and I think the wind that goes along with that is the big story. And so we also have that little layer of ice going down, and then snow on top of that, and then it gets very cold and windy. And so that's what we're tracking, and that's what I'm talking about, is not so much snow. You're not going to get snowed in, but travel may be quite hazardous. It's 31 here in Terre Haute right now with a 10-mile-per-hour wind, 15 miles per hour in Paris. So it feels like it's 22. Feels like it's 19 degrees in Paris. Feels like it's 25 in Robinson. Now look at the satellite picture. See this? Here we have some light snow, and then we've got a little bit warmer air coming in, and that's where that snow changes over to a little sleet or freezing rain. And that's because of this low pressure here. And so this comes around, but we also have some southerly air, and so actually that puts in a little, right into the middle part of the atmosphere, a little warmer air. That's the reason I think we have the possibility for freezing rain late tonight and the first part of the day tomorrow. By tomorrow afternoon, we might even have a peep or two of sunshine. And then we get into Saturday. First part of the day on Saturday is okay. But then this cold front starts to sag down. We've got another low following that. And so look what happens Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. We start to get snow and or freezing rain and sleet back in the picture before it turns over to all snow. What a mess. 28 for the overnight low tonight, snow, and then some freezing rain. At any rate, it will be slick late tonight and tomorrow morning, where a mix will be here, but then again, so will David Wire. So he'll have information for you. Up to 41 tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 27, mostly cloudy. Any precipitation holds off until probably the middle part of the day on Saturday, maybe even early afternoon. A high on Saturday of 40 degrees. But then we have a high on Sunday with a wind up to 25 or 30 miles per hour on Sunday afternoon, with a high of only 28. So while we'll get some snow, again, the big story for me is the wind and cold that comes in after the snow and rain on Saturday and the ice that might be underneath all of that.